Patsy Ramsey redirects here. For the granddaughter of Queen Victoria, sometimes known as Patsy Ramsey, see Princess Patricia of Connaught. Patricia Ann Patsy Ramsey was the mother of John Boehner copyright Ramsey, a 6-year-old American beauty pageant contestant who was murdered on December 25, 1996. Background: Ramsey was born in Gilbert, West Virginia to Nedra Ellen Ann and Donald Ray Path. She graduated from Parkersburg High School in 1975, and went on to attend West Virginia University, where she belonged to the Alpha Xi Delta sorority, and from which she graduated with a B.A. in journalism in 1978. She won the Miss West Virginia Beauty title in 1977, and her sister Pamela won the same title 3 years later. She married John Ramsey at age 23 on November 5, 1980. Their son, Burke Ramsey, was born on January 27, 1987. She gave birth to her second child, John Boehner copyright on August 6, 1990 in Atlanta. The family moved to Boulder, Colorado in 1991. Daughter's murder. After the murder of John Boehner copyright in the family's home in December 1996, Boulder law enforcement officials declared that Patsy and her husband were under an umbrella of suspicion due to their possible involvement in the crime. The couple spent the next 10 years defending themselves against the allegations by insisting that an intruder killed their daughter. No charges have ever been filed against anyone for the murder. A grand jury voted in 1999 to indict the parents of 6-year-old John Boehner Ramsey on charges of child abuse resulting in death, but then Boulder District Attorney Alex Hunter refused to sign the indictment. Multiple sources, including members of the grand jury, have confirmed to the Daily Camera that Hunter refused to sign the indictment against John and Patsy Ramsey in connection with their child's death on Christmas night 1996, believing he could not prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. On July 9, 2008, nearly 12 years after their daughter's murder and 2 years after Patsy's death, John Ramsey and his late wife were officially cleared in the death by the Boulder District Attorney's Office based on new DNA evidence collected from John Boehner's clothing. This particular type of DNA analysis did not exist at the time of the killing. Boulder County District Attorney Mary Lacey said new DNA tests point to an unexplained third party as responsible for the murder. This was done against normal practice and police still believe them to not be cleared of all charges. Defamation lawsuits. Several defamation lawsuits have ensued since John Boehner copyright's murder. ALll Wood was the plaintiff's lead attorney for John and Patsy Ramsey and their son Burke, and has prosecuted defamation claims on their behalf against St. Martin's Press, Time, Incorporated, the Fox News Channel, American Media, Incorporated, Star, The Globe, Court TV and The New York Post. John and Patsy Ramsey were also sued in 2 separate defamation lawsuits arising from the publication of their book, The Death of Innocents, brought by 2 individuals named in the book as having been investigated by Boulder police as suspects in John Boehner copyright's murder. The Ramseys were defended in those lawsuits by Linwood and 3 other Atlanta attorneys, James C. Rawls, Eric P. Schroeder, and S. Derek Bauer, who obtained dismissal of both lawsuits, including an in-depth decision by U.S. District Court Judge Julie Carnes that abundant evidence in the murder case pointed to an intruder having committed the crime. Death. Patsy Ramsey died at age 49 on June 24, 2006, nearly 10 years after her daughter, following a battle with ovarian cancer. She is buried at the St. James Episcopal Cemetery in Marietta, Georgia, next to John Boehner copyrightee. She died at her father's house with her husband by her side, lawyer Lynn Wood said. She was originally diagnosed with cancer in 1993 when she was only 37, but was in remission for 9 years until a recurrence in 2003. In popular culture, Ramsey was portrayed by Alex Borstein in MAD-TV episodes 417 and 502. By Marg Helgenberger in the 2000 miniseries Perfect Murder, Perfect Town. And by soap opera actress Judy Evans in the 2000 TV movie Getting Away with Murder, the John Boehner copyrightee Ramsey mystery. She was caricatured in the 2001 South Park episode, Butter's Very Own Episode. The episode strongly implied that Patsy Ramsey and her husband were responsible for the death of John Boehner, copyright T. Ramsey. In a 2011 interview, South Park creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone stated that they regretted how the Ramseys were portrayed in that episode. See also, John Bennett Ramsey, John Boehner, copyright T. Ramsey. References. External links. Evidence: voluminous but tricky. Patsy Ramsey, John Boehner's mother, dies. Police: Ramseys remain under umbrella of suspicion. Patsy Ramsey at Find a Grave.